We're back now with State Labor Commissioner Kurt Westby, who is facing the biggest challenge of his career. I know when you first signed up for the job, Commissioner, there was no way to anticipate, none of us could, what is really happening today. But we thank you for your time tonight. This next question is from CHERYL Bailey. She's having some issues filing for an unemployment extension. So she writes, how do you file an extension for unemployment? There's no clear answer. There's plenty of information for when you first sign up, but very little information on extension.
Normally, anyone would file, go to filectuy.com for any sort of filing, and I believe they can do an extension there also. We also have our website, ctdol.state, that she could look at instructions. We have a Q&A section there, which answers questions such as that.
LAURIE Dickson wants to know, does the 13-week unemployment extension apply to people who were unemployed and actively looking for employment prior to the COVID-19 outbreak?
I believe it does. I believe that goes back to the beginning of the year, so I think so.
And we have a question now about those self-employed. This is from Heather Bean, and she feels the self-employed are being overlooked these days, are being asked to be very patient. Her question, what kind of paperwork does the self-employed person need to have ready?
The self-employed have been patient. The problem with the self-employed system, the PUA, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, is that we had to build that program completely from scratch. So that's taking a little bit longer. We expect to have that system built by April 30th. That will be completely automated. So as long as they have their employment information or their tax information with them, they can log online and get that payment out, particularly if they pick direct deposit as their method of payment. There wouldn't be any wait at all.
Now, this is from Janice. I received a message. My claim is not being paid indefinitely, but continue to file weekly. What does this mean and why?
That was part of the fix that we did in the first computer fix. We have an automated program for temporary shutdown, which we wanted to put a lot of the other folks into to speed up the processing system. So we put them into the temporary shutdown and then ask them to transform that into the regular weekly claim. Anyone who gets unemployment has to log on every week to tell us that they're working. So that's just part of the procedure to lock them into continual claims.
Labor Commissioner Kurt Westby, we appreciate you coming on our program tonight, our special edition of Face the State. You had some great information for our viewers, and we hope to have you here in person when it's safe to do so.
Thank you.
Have a good night, sir. Thank you. Up next, your back-to-school questions answered. What kind of timetable are we on? The Education Commissioner, Dr. Miguel Cardona, is on deck. And as we head to the break, we acknowledge those who have stepped up to help our children learn from home, including Indra and Raj Nui and the people at the Partnership for Connecticut. Of course, Ms. Nui is on the new task force created by the governor, announced today. We'll be right back.